Hey, Virgo, intuitive soul coach here with your October 2023 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, or even signing up for the monthly newsletter, you can find all of that information in the description box below your video. All right, welcome. This is good for any and all placements of Virgo in your chart. So the key theme showing up for you in the month of October, you have soul purpose and education. So some of you are really contemplating making some big moves in your life. You also have awakening. This is all about that phoenix energy, rising from the ashes, being reborn, something new and transformative happening in your world, and what you don't see coming. Now this could come in out of the blue. It may feel a little bit unexpected, but you have some sort of important communication, incoming news, or an announcement that either you'll make or that'll come towards you, because the message card is showing up in the hidden energy here. So I like this. I feel like this will be favorable. Now there is a chapter ending here. You have very strong energy this month, very intense, and you start off here with an ending that leads to a new beginning. So let's dive in here. Your first card out is soul purpose. A lot of you have been doing a lot of work, a lot of healing, a lot of deep reflection. You've been going through some difficulties, some challenges for some of you. This is about searching for the meaning. What is my purpose? What am I here for? Is this relationship meant for me? How can I grow and evolve? How is my soul's growth part of, what I'm doing here on earth? So you're asking some deep questions this month, and I feel like you've been divinely guided, even though at times you may question, do I have support? Do I have spiritual help? Spirit is here, and I feel like you will see some sort of physical evidence or proof this month that you're on the right track, because this is all about discovery, life path, and guidance. You are searching for, a lot of you, an energetic shift, which is happening here. And I feel on a physical level, on an earthly level, you're going to see that manifesting in your world this month. So all of that questioning, all of that deep diving, those personal transformations, and that soul healing that you've been doing here is actually awakening you to some really beautiful new chapters. Now, you also have the education. For some of you, this is a new chapter in your life, right? Soul chapters, we'll call it. For others of you, you could be learning, going back to school, educating yourself, educating others. You could be a teacher, a spiritual teacher, an educational teacher in the traditional sense. For some of you, it's about training. You may be learning new things this month because you have the Fool. You have the Fool energy showing up mid-month, the end of the month. And so I do feel for a lot of you, there is a new energy of learning, embracing the unknown, flipping the next page. What does that look like for you? And I feel for some of you, you could be starting an online business or taking an online course. You could be studying or learning about relationship habits and triggers. You could even be diving into, I'm getting here, podcasts, counseling, coaching, something of that nature. Please take it as it resonates. Now, you could also be writing a book, or you could be contemplating making, again, some very big life changes here. And this is the perfect month to do so. I also feel like a lot of you Virgos are going to see the lesson in some sort of challenge. So silver lining is showing up here for you as well. Some of you are closing an entire book and you're starting a new one in your life, right? For others of you, you're just starting a brand new chapter, or you're getting to the climax of a book here is kind of what I sense. But for a lot of you, there's a brand new beginning coming in here. So it's like you've read the last page. For some of you, you don't even want to read the last page because maybe the book hasn't been very good. So I feel like you are moving on to bigger and better. And I feel like this next phase of your life is something that you've been wanting for quite some time. because you have this awakening card. The Phoenix rising here. This is about reclaiming your power, Virgo. It's all about rebirth, truth, spiritual enlightenment, and truth has been showing up for a lot of signs this month. It doesn't surprise me because we do have eclipse season coming in. We have a lot of shifts taking place in October. October is a 1 month when you break it down, and also a 10. So again, in between energies, ending out old cycles and starting and beginning new ones. And you have the 10 starting off and the Fool. So I definitely see that you're kind of between worlds, but you're definitely heading towards a higher truth. You are lifting the veil on certain things that you weren't able to see before. That's what eclipse season is all about for you. Now, again, what you don't see coming is some sort of communication, resources. This could be spiritual guidance. It could even be an apology for some of you. I am getting, it may resonate for some of you. If someone's betrayed you or hurt you, there could be an apology that surprises you. For others of you, you're going to receive some sort of news or message that, yeah, it may take you by surprise, but it's actually going to liberate you from situations that have felt a little bit sticky. Now, for those of you that have any Leo placements in your chart, or if you are on that Leo cusp, you may want to check out that reading as well. So we start off with the hyena, the 10 of swords. So there may have been some sort of betrayal or deep wound that you were recovering from within your financial sector, within your relationships, even your health. Because I am getting here some of you kind of licking your wounds or tending to whatever has been bothering you. And that's what that soul purpose is all about. But you're in recovery. A lot of you have been in that recovery mode, maybe even just taking a little bit of downtime, being kinder and more compassionate to yourself, showing yourself more of that compassion and, again, love, self-care. But there could be someone that betrayed your trust. And trust and truth is, again, a big key factor coming up in October, as well as relationships, because Libra rules relationships and connections and partnerships. So if you felt like there was someone who has betrayed your trust, you're learning here the lesson within that. You're able to see it here for what it is, and it's actually going to help you grow spiritually. Okay, you may be cutting off a situation because the 10 of swords rarely goes back to something. So whether it is cutting it off physically or emotionally, you're healing from it, and you're not going to keep replaying it out in your life, keep replaying out the hurt. Mentally as well, you may be kind of closing that chapter and saying, okay, in order to move on, I have to get rid of the belief that everyone is out to get me, or everyone is out to betray me, or I can't trust anyone, because that's really important here for you. Now you have the Condor, King of Swords, next to this 10 of Swords. So there is some sort of deep truth coming in. The King of Swords, he is all about intelligence. He's very experienced. He's wise. He's mature. He's going to share his knowledge. And for a lot of you, again, the word truth is showing up here on this King of Swords with the Condor. This is all about final authority. You have this brilliant mind, Virgo. And a lot of you are connecting with someone around you who has a brilliant mind as well. And I feel like this King of Swords is using his sword to cut out anything that no longer serves him. And you're learning some lessons, and you're moving on to the next stage. And you're saying, I have the intelligence, I have the brilliance in order to move forward. You could also be taking some calculated risks, or really, some of you, it would be beneficial to step out of that overthinking, because we have 3 swords energy showing up here. So if you feel like you have been overthinking, overworking, some of you could be dealing with a Gemini as well. I'm also feeling it's important for you to get in touch with your emotions this month. With so many swords, you may be really thinking with a lot of that mental effort and energy. So drop down to the heart. Now, mid-month, you have the Knight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So this allows you to kind of sink into that deep trust intuitively, knowing that slow and steady wins the race here. Now, with this Knight of Pentacles, there's movement come mid-month towards your highest good. There could even be news or communication about maybe some sort of financial aid. It could be educational here. Some of you, maybe you've applied for, a class, or you have applied to go back to school, or there could be some sort of studying or education that you are doing here in the month of October. But I am feeling that whatever it is you're learning, it's going to help you not just now, but in the long run, because you have here the High Priestess. This is all about balance, intuition, and secret knowledge. Okay, secret knowledge. And that is also education, right? So some sort of secret knowledge could be coming to you in the form of an unexpected message or news that actually allows you to take action and move forward steadily, slowly, but surely into your next steps that lead to a lot of longevity, because the Knight of Pentacles is all about your reputation, your reliability, and results. So Spirit is saying here, whatever secret knowledge you are tapping into, it's important to know that you will have results. Stay consistent. Listen. Don't second guess yourself. Don't tell yourself some sort of story that is not true, right? Because that's what this education, that's why you have the book card. Sometimes we weave a story in our mind, right? With the High Priestess here, and we have the spider, and the spider weaves a story at times. It can be the story of other people having hidden agendas, right? It could be a story that everybody's out to betray us. But if you really tune in mid-month, and again, we have eclipse season, we have a lot of powerful energy, you can weave a new story and tell yourself that you will have favorable results, that keep on going, because you've learned some very valuable lessons, but you may also know intuitively that it's time to end this cycle or to shut the door to something that maybe it felt like a rejection, but it was to protect you or to help you move towards your greatest and highest good, Virgo. So the wolf is representing here with the Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like you are a reliable, trustworthy, dependable, honest person. And if you stay true to your dreams here and don't second guess your abilities, you're really going to go the distance and bring in a lot of abundance, a lot of success, a lot of love, and a lot of happiness. But there needs to be something that you recover from, or that you are getting really honest about, in order for you to have the life that you dream. Okay, now towards the end of the month, you have here the Fool and the Seven of Swords. Now some of you, yes, you've been fooled, right? You have the Weasel showing up here with the Seven of Swords. This could be fooled by maybe someone around you, okay? Or you may feel like you don't want to go back and try again, start over. If you've been in a relationship for quite some time, or maybe you've been in a job for 20 years, maybe you are 50, 60 years old, 70 years old, however old, right? Maybe you're thinking, well, I don't want to start again. I'd rather just stay in my comfort zone because it's just too much energy. Spirit is saying, of course, you have free will. You can choose to stay in that comfort zone, but you'll be so much happier here if you take this leap of faith, right? It says here, Seven of Swords, the devil is in the details. So there's some sort of details, something that is being lit up that maybe was in the shadows with eclipse season. Something is lit up in front of you to take a look at, to ask yourself, right, with the soul purpose, does this make me happy? Is this relationship enjoyable? Is this in my highest good? Is this something that helps me grow and evolve? Is this something that brings me happiness and success? Right? The Seven of Swords says that there could have been secrecy. Someone, either you or someone around you, could be holding secrets back, or it could be that someone's wearing a false mask. Maybe you're putting on a smile to the world, but inside you're hurting, right? This is about you being able to take that leap, Virgo. The Fool, represented by Puffin here, is all about that childlike sense of wonder, asking yourself, what else is possible? Instead of saying, is this all that there is, right? Or saying you're stuck or you're trapped or you're going to be repeating some sort of cycle over and over, right? Who wants to read a crappy book over again if you've already read it and you know what's going to happen? But some of you, maybe you want to read that book because it brings a sense of comfort, even if you don't like the storyline or if you don't like the character. But I feel like you are ready here and you want to shift the energy, even if you're not quite sure how it's going to turn out. Spirit is saying here, trust, fly, right? Fly, spread those wings, because you have this energy of freedom available, but you have to be completely honest with yourself about, a situation here that may be a little challenging to look at head on. Right? The Fool card is all about trust. Again, we're seeing this word showing up numerous times. We have the Truth with the Awakening. We have trust or truth with the Swords energy. We have trust with the Fool. So I feel like, yes, there's some sort of secret knowledge, something coming out here within you, but it's allowing you to have this new beginning, which I feel like once you take that first step, right? As they say, take one step toward the gods, they'll take 10 steps towards you. That's all you have to do. And Lao Tzu also says the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Virgo, all you have to do here is take that first step and you'll see how the universe transpires to create magic in your life. But the universe wants to know that, yes, this is something I'm willing to take a step towards. I'm willing to open myself up to. And there's definitely a new energy showing up if you want it. Now, when it comes to energetic health, it's important for you to focus on the heart this month as well, especially because I see so much mental energy. If you've been getting headaches, maybe you want to lay off a little bit on the caffeine. This can also be if you drink any energy drinks as well, or if you're feeling some pressure to the third eye chakra or the crown chakra, you may want to just allow yourself to take some time off. Get out in nature. Go for a walk. Go barefoot if you can. For others of you, if there's a lot of decision making this month, you may want to get clear, focus, and then follow through, okay? Because that Knight of Pentacles, he follows through. He may be a little bit slower to making a decision, but there's still movement in your energy here. I'm also getting it's important for you to focus on heart health, focus on surrounding yourself with uplifting people, helpful people, listening to podcasts or videos that are inspiring or inspirational, connecting with family members or friends that uplift you. You may want to take a look at your support group. Are you around people who constantly gossip, who constantly complain, who betray you, who are in secretive marriages, secretive relationships, people who are keeping secrets? Take a look at where you keep your company this month, okay? Because that could be shifting here for you. I'm getting soul tribe, where you are ready to attract the tribe that uplifts you, because a lot of you have already shifted and transformed your energy. That's why you have here the recovery, and it may be difficult at times to not fall back into old patterns, but I see here that you're making some life decisions that you will stick with and follow through with. Now, when it comes to career, wealth, finances, you have the chess. Hello, King of Swords, right? There's actually, I believe it's the Light Seers deck here. The King of Swords is holding a chess piece because he makes and takes calculated risks, but he thinks things through. He's very wise. And that may be what you're doing at this time, is you're coming up with money strategy. You may even see something, and this has been showing up in some signs as well on a collective or global level. I feel like there could be hidden truths. There could be things coming up, things that, may surprise us, but on a deeper level, they don't really surprise us. So we may see things in the news or, on a global level that may shake things up a little bit in the month of October, but don't fear, right? Because there's a new beginning and you have your intuition here. If you listen to your intuition, your higher self and divine support, you know that there's some sort of mask or facade on any situations that tend to come in on those news outlets. And that could be the messages as well. This could show up on the form of a global broadcast, right? So pay attention here, because not all that glitters is gold. Now we have the chess card again, military. King of Swords is certainly very military, very routine, very structured, can be very hard around the edges as well. You may be just thinking things through, But some people may look at you as a little stiff this month. So you may want to loosen your grip, or just kind of whoosah, allow yourself to breathe, have space, because you may come across as a little bit edgy or sharp to people, or maybe other people are coming across this way to you and you've just had it and you're ready to drop down to your heart center, right? This is also about long term, long game. And that's what we see here showing up for you as well. So I do feel like you're in it to win it here. You're in it for the long haul, which is actually your card from the wisdom of the oracle is go the distance. So I feel like whatever it is that you are stirring up, whatever new insights are coming in, whatever secret knowledge is becoming available to you here, it's allowing you to move forward and live and lead with your truth. Okay. Now you also have the swords. This reminds me here of the Two of Swords. You have two swords showing up. So again, more swords energy here. Wow. A lot of you may even have some Gemini placements or Libra or Aquarius, but we are in Libra season here in October. And so a lot of you are just feeling the energy here of a lot of mental shifts taking place. Some of you, this is about money conflicts, breakthroughs, cutting corners. Again, more law showing up. So you could even see some stuff within the legal system, justice system. This is also about pay cuts, defenses. Maybe some of you were fired. That could be what is coming to an end here. Maybe it's a choice that you make. I don't see the Tower, so I do feel that there could be a choice that you decide to make here, or maybe you hear about a job or an employment that you're working at is downsizing, or there could be some sort of pay cut. Okay. This is also about you having a breakthrough that leads to a new beginning. So basically 10 of Swords here, excuse me, with the 2 leading towards this Fool, which is the eggs, right? Starting over, saving up, resources, nest egg. And some of you may be in healthcare, right? This is about new opportunities. Some of you may be in insurance as well. I'm also getting police officer, journalist, teacher, mentor. You may be a correctional officer, some sort of security guard, security breach I just heard. Okay, Phillips, thank you. I'm getting the name Phillips, or even Philippi or Felipe. Okay, that could be a company, it could be a last name, it could be an organization. Please take it as it resonates. Phillips, Felipe, or Philip, okay? You're never too old to start over. And if some of you are fearing that, really get honest with yourself and say, you know, can I really do this? Yes, you can, right? You absolutely can. And this is about moving towards a new energetic shift, which we're seeing happening all across the globe, right? All across the energy here. There are energetic shifts happening. Now we have 4 cards that wanted to come out here. You have, your first card out was negotiate. If anyone can negotiate, it's the King of Swords here, finding that, you know, balance. But sometimes that King of Swords, he can be very routine, very structured, or he says, this is what I want and this is what I need to make it happen. So I feel for a lot of you, you can negotiate a better deal, or there's something that you are hearing news on where negotiation is necessary in some way, shape, or form. Next you have we're hiring, job search. So if you have been let go, fired, demoted, or if there's been some struggles because of the 10 of Swords, some sort of ending, I do feel here because you have the job search and right behind it, you actually have a job offer. So I love to see that those two came out together. If you're looking for a new job, or if you're wanting to negotiate here, a new contract, a new promotion, I feel like you're getting it. Okay. You're getting it. That's going to lead to this new beginning. And that could even be that Fool. And next you have training, which is very interesting because that aligns with the education here as well. So you could be training, as we mentioned, learning something new. I just heard here, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, right? That could be a belief system that someone needs to eradicate, right? Cut that out here with the 10 of Swords. Get rid of that, because we're always growing. We're always learning. You absolutely can learn new tricks, and you have some new tricks up your sleeve. Remember the secret knowledge that's coming in here? You're going to tap into that portal. So again, it doesn't matter if you're 21 or 91. We're always growing and learning. That's what we're here to do. So some sort of training, and you actually, the energy, or the word I should say, that's highlighted on this card immediately. I don't know if you can see that. What's the word that you see here, beautiful souls? If you look at this card, it's win. For a lot of you, there is a win coming in here, and you see it right there, win. Big bold letters, but you can barely see it because it's up there at the top. So it could be that there's some sort of message or communication that you don't quite know how something is going to go, but you blow the socks off someone here. You really impress them. If you're talking to this King of Swords, he can sometimes be a little bit difficult to impress. And I feel like you are here because you're tuning in to your authentic self with the High Priestess. Okay, and this person sees that, yes, you are highly reputable, that you are reliable, and that you create results. So there could also be some contracts, some paperwork, something that you show another person, right? People may be impressed by your resume or by your work, because this can also be about papers, contracts, being able to show some sort of proof. I'm getting here e-documents, e-sign as well, or being able to impress someone with the skills and abilities that you have. I like this. So when it comes to love, Virgo, there could be unrequited love here. Okay, there could be some sort of unrequited love. If you were in a relationship, both of you may have just kind of went your separate ways. You may even be living under the same roof. This person may be stuck in a routine. They may be very blunt, very opinionated. Okay, King of Swords energy. Sometimes this person's a snob, right? They're not in touch with their emotions, or they can be really hot-headed. And you may just want to not deal with that. And you may say, not my circus, not my monkeys, but yet you're still impacted by the energy, especially if you live with a person. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay, and that's what I see here. You've learned lessons. Now you're ready to move on to a new beginning. Okay, if that resonates with your story. For those of you who are dating, or you're seeing someone new, or maybe it's been a little bit shaky in a relationship, I feel like it has to do with the past, trust issues, betrayal. Whether this person that you are with currently, or maybe it's, you've been cheated on in the past, or maybe someone wasn't their true self and their colors really came out later, it's impacted you. But I feel like you've learned some valuable things along the way, and you have the opportunity to have this new beginning, whether it's with this person or without, but there is this new energy coming in. If you're dating and looking for love, the Fool says here to open yourself up, to embrace and take that leap of faith. Okay, don't believe that everything is going to repeat itself, because if that's what you believe, that's the energy you're in, that's the energy you will attract. Right? That's how the law of attraction works. So this romantic feelings may be showing up for some of you. If you are looking to call in love, or you're looking to strengthen any bond or relationship in your life, right? It says your feelings are real. Yes, they are. They're real, and they are worth exploring. And that's what a lot of you have been doing. You've been exploring. What are my triggers? What is my baggage? What's my hidden weaknesses, right? What are my strengths? What can I offer? How can we build and grow together? How can I manifest love by opening up? So you're asking yourself the right questions here, and I feel like you're examining them as well. So a lot of really powerful shifts and energy coming in here. I also just heard the name Carls or Carlson. Okay, so you could be dealing with someone named Carl, or maybe your last name is Carlson. Please take that as it resonates. From the Soul Truth deck, Virgo, what if it isn't true? The thing that you're telling yourself right now. So again, truth. Lies, possibly, secrecy, hidden agendas. Eclipse is really bringing up a lot for you, Virgo, this month. So what if it isn't true? The thing that you're telling yourself right now, the concrete reasons. And again, King of Swords, he can be very concrete. He can be very stuck to some sort of limiting belief. The concrete reasons why you think you don't belong, or you can't do it, or you won't get there, or you're not enough, or it's not for you. What if it isn't true? Today's soul action. It's time for a soul chat, right? There's your soul purpose. She's sitting out there on a rock looking into the ocean or into the lake or the water, because there's reflection within this energy. So I feel like you are reflecting and you're having a little bit of chat with yourself. Close your eyes Put your hands on your heart and ask the wise one within you, right? Ask that high priestess. What if it isn't true? Then what else might be possible? Journal your answers. What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul's truth? This is powerful. What lie, right? We've been talking about the lie. You have the Seven of Swords. So this could be a lie that someone told you a long time ago. It could be a lie that we tell ourselves. This is about letting go of this so you can live and lead with your soul's own truth. And we mentioned that here in the beginning. So I love this confirmation. Now you also have here the go the distance card. So Spirit is asking you, I mean, look at that. You're so close to some sort of finish line. The flag is right there. And cheetahs are very fast, right? They're very fast. They're one of the, I think they are the fastest, creature here on earth and fastest mammal. So this is about you being able to shift the energy quite quickly. Some of you may be 47 years old. Okay, for others of you, you are being guided to not give up, even though something may be a little slower with the Knight of Pentacles, slower to reach some sort of fruition. Maybe it's been a long time coming. This ending can be swift and quick is kind of what I get here. Okay, with this go the distance, you have here a beautiful new beginning. You've been working really hard. And I see that if you keep on going, you're going to embrace this new chapter of love and of success and of happiness. And it's going to bring a lot of feelings that are important for you to explore at this time, especially for you Virgos that haven't really been in touch with your emotions for quite some time, or maybe you haven't been sure how to read your emotions or your feelings. This is the month for you to drop into that heart center. If you haven't already signed up for my monthly newsletter for October, which will be coming out around the 1st or so, depending on when you're watching this, you may want to sign up for that because it does talk about dropping into the heart center this month. Now, lastly here, we're going to get a message from the crystal spirits. So we'll do a little third eye exercise. And if you've been with me for a bit, you know that we like to tune into our third eye by connecting to a spirit animal. In this reading, we're going to connect to a crystal. So a crystal, gemstone, mineral, or fossil. So at this time, Virgo, if you can, please close your eyes. Take a deep breath in from the solar plexus chakra. And with your eyes closed, and as you release the breath that you are holding, I want you to focus on a color of a crystal, gemstone, mineral, or fossil that you have in your mind's eye. Now it could be the name of a specific crystal. It could be the color, the shape, the feeling. And just hold that true for your mind's eye. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop whatever color, feeling, shape, or crystal that you received in your mind's eye in the comment section box below. And I personally will enter you into that free reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the 1st of each month and post right back here on the channel. All right, the color that came up for you, no surprise here as we talk about that heart chakra. You have the stone Bixbyte. It's card 9. 9s are all about completions, accomplishment, service, and even a little bit of solitude. But it's this beautiful pinkish, deep pink, deep red energy as well. So I feel for a lot of you, this is about opening that heart space to belief. Okay, it's also about drive, it's about courage, it's about speed ahead and spirited action, which makes sense with the go the distance card. There's a time to hesitate and a time to move forward with conviction, courage, and total determination. And that time, Virgo, is right now. Big Spite Spirit has arrived to tell you to take a deep breath and move full speed ahead with forceful action on behalf of your own healing. Be fierce as you push through obstacles with laser focus. for nothing will stand in your way. You are meant to feel driven at this moment to break free of the chains binding you to unhealthy patterns. Advocate for yourself unapologetically and be unshakable in your belief that you are worthy of achieving your goal. The universe, the force that propels you, is always there for you as your ally. Now is the time for fearless action. Sail on. Beautiful. So this makes sense with what we see happening here. It's saying don't let some sort of ending or fears of the unknown hold you back, because this is called for fearless action. When it comes to relationships, let go of anything that might impede you as you act on that inner conviction to bring love into your life by nourishing your relationships. There is time enough for to-do lists. Today is a day for connecting and reconnecting with those you care about, and for reaching out to those you've said you wanted to get to know better. The universe is in love overdrive right now and wants you to stop focusing so much on the everyday tasks that start to wear you down. Yeah, all the swords energy that we talked about. Sometimes that can be overburdening you. So this is the month to focus on, relationships with self, communication. Prioritize this month relationships, for they have the power to help you heal and to recognize that you have all you need right now to experience contentment and fulfillment. And Virgo, when it comes to prosperity, it says full speed ahead, Captain, even though your ship may be sailing into uncharted waters. But that is exactly what you are meant to do on your quest to experience the prosperous life the universe wants for you. Big Spite Spirit message is to take action toward growing the wealth that is all around you. Claim your power to co-create a solid foundation for any adventure you wish to take. Your boat is made of sturdy wood, so sail with confidence, leaving behind the scarcity thinking of the past. What a beautiful synchronistic card to wrap up your reading. Now, this is a rare red form of beryl. Due to its rarity, only small specimens can generally be found. However, even a little piece packs a big punch. Big Spite is an excellent stone to increase self-esteem while simultaneously giving us the courage and energy to take action on our own behalf. So if you have Big Spite, it's a powerful stone. Even if you have a little baby piece of it, it's going to pack a big punch like it says here and really open us up to taking that next step forward. And if you don't have it, you can just meditate with the energy here. Call in the energy of Big Spite to help you move towards your dreams and your highest good. That is what I have for you, Virgo. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most, and it certainly helps the growth of the channel. I would love to see whatever colors, shapes, or crystals that you've seen in your mind's eye. Drop that in the comment section box below to be entered into the free reading giveaway. And lastly, if you're vibing with the energy here on the channel and you haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, please do so. Thank you so much for tuning in and being here today, Virgo. Lots of love.